Welcome to another video, a walk on the Wildside, and I'm here in Blackpool. I've got something a little bit different for you today. It's just a simple walk along video. Probably not going to be a crowd pleaser, this one, like some of my recent videos. I'm in South Shore, and in fact this is the area where I grew up, so it's very residential. And what I'm going to do towards the end of this video, I'm going to end up on Waterloo Road, and I'm going to show you the ambulance station, because they are redeveloping the ambulance station, and they're also shutting down a superstore there, the Aldi superstore. I saw it on Caroline's video, Caroline's photography vlog, so I'll put a link to her channel. I actually know about it, I've known about it for a while, and I've been meaning to do a video on it. So anyway, this area here is what I like to call Coronation Street land. This particular road here is called Dorset Avenue, and I grew up not very far from here, just down the road on Martin Drive. So yeah, I'm taking it on a tour of my old hood. And this building here is the Salvation Army. It's been here ever since I grew up. It's all new now, but yeah, the Salvation Army here on Dorset Avenue. Look at this. Yeah, so I'm going to end up where the ambulance station is on Waterloo Road and show you what's going on over there, but I thought what I'd do is, just to make more of a video of it, I'd show you a tour of my old neighbourhood. Now this road that we're looking at now is proper Coronation Street land. This is called Aintree Road, and a little bit of a claim to fame back in the olden days. Back, remember 1977, the Queen's Jubilee, and they had a street party all the way down here, and they also celebrated a local resident who was called Flo Cross. She lived on a road just off this, just up here, called Frederick Street, and she was a community champion. And I remember all the TV cameras were here, the Granada, BBC, the street party all the way up this road. I tell you what, I think times have changed. I don't know if anything like that would happen these days, you know. But yeah, it has all these other streets coming off it here. This one's called Taunton Street. I think they all have like a theme, but as you can see, these are all sort of two up, two downs. Okay, there used to be a Chinese chippy on the corner there. It's all shut up now, but that's Frederick Street there, and that's where that legend used to live. She was called Flo Cross. I'll never forget her name. She was really famous around here. Anyway, this road leads up to Centons Road. When I get to Centons Road is where my old school was, and the fire station, so I'll show you around there when we get up there. Here's a look around a bit further up the street, and there's an alleyway that runs all the way down the back over there, all the way up, all the way along the street. And I remember we used to run up and down that alley all the time. You can't do it now because they put gates on all the alleys, security gates. Okay, so I'm now on Centons Road, and it's going to be a bit noisy now because it's a busy road this. Anyway, I'll just show you around here now. It's changed quite a lot since I used to live around here. There used to be a chippy there called the Yorkshireman, I think. That was a very popular chippy back in the olden days. We're looking down now towards the south there, and my school. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But anyway, here's the fire station here. That's changed quite a lot as well. And just behind me is this little Victory Baptist Church. That's been there a long time as well. I'm not sure if it was always called that. And as I pan around, there's a little butcher shop here called the Tangerine Sarnie. There used to be a skate shop there. And just over here we've got Blackpool Bed Centre. So there you go, there's a little pan round of this area, and what I'm going to do now is we'll have a look up here at my old school. Okay, so I'm now stood outside South Shore Academy, which used to be my old school. It used to be called Palatine School. I was there from 1981 till 1986. just looking towards the new library over there and the sports centre. They were not there when I used to come. There used to be a caretaker's house just over there as well. The caretaker used to live on site, and now I believe that's a gym over there, and this is the main building. Now check this out. They only got rid of the old building there, I think it was last year. Look at that now, yeah. When I was here it was called Palatine, then it changed to Knoll because the school merged with Tyldesley. Anyway, Tyldesley is now history. That was knocked down, that was up near Stanley Park. And this is something else which wasn't here when I was at school. This is called the Oracle. Check out this building here. It's like something out of Thunderbirds, isn't it? I used to think that was the new library, but I'm not sure. I think it's just down as a young people's venue now. Yeah, look at that. What an amazing building. Yeah, so there you go, the Oracle. Look at that there. Like I said, it's like something out of Thunderbirds, isn't it? Anyway, here's a look at the fire station, which has changed quite a bit. They've got a climbing tower at the back there, training, you know, for training. I remember seeing them training when we were at school. Anyway, I'll just give you another pan round here of these shops here. So this is quite a busy part of Centons Road, having all these shops, but as we go down this way past the school it gets more residential, and if you carry on right down there it takes you to right to the end to Squiresgate Lane and where Morrison's and the airport is. Okay, so I'm now heading back up towards Waterloo Road again. I just want to point this shop out here, which is called Adams Pizzas, Burgers, Kebab. This used to be a very popular cake shop back in the olden days. It was called Houston's, and they did some very unique pies. Oh, they were really, really good, Houston's. Long gone now, I'm afraid. This used to be a club, a social club, this shop here. Yeah, I can't remember the name. It might have just been Centons Social Club. Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's getting pretty busy now. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning and Blackpool is slowly waking up. Anyway, that's another view of the Premier shop there, which used to be a social club, looking down Chislehurst Avenue there. And just on the corner here is a shop, Wolston Home Science. This used to be a motorbike shop, Vin Duckett's. Yeah, this used to be, when I was at school, this shop here, Vin Duckett's Motorcycles. I think he might have been a Suzuki dealer specialist, I'm not sure, but I believe, sorry about the traffic noise, he emigrated to Australia, so there you go. Vin Duckett's was here. Okay, so I've just nipped over the road now, and I just want to show you this block of flats here, St Anne's Court. This used to be Express Cleaners back in the olden days when I was at school. It mysteriously burnt down in a fire. Yeah, the old Express Cleaners was right here, and after that it became a car dealership called Marshall Court, and they were pretty notorious actually for having very high interest rates. Marshall Court. Yeah, they were pretty notorious actually. People bought cars and ended up paying 4 or 5 times the value because of the interest rates. Anyway, we're getting closer to Waterloo Road. We're almost there. I just want to show you a shop up here which used to be a very popular pet shop. So here's a look back on St Anne's Court, formerly Express Cleaners when I was growing up. Just over the road there is another social club, ex-social club Tangerine Tavern. Not looking like it's open these days, is it? There used to be a newsagent's over there. Looking now towards Waterloo Road, and you can see the big Waterloo Hotel on the corner there. And just here, where this beauty shop here was a pet shop, or mainly an aquarium called Green's, and it was absolute, well, we were in there all the time. It was very popular aquarium. Green's Aquarium, yeah. We were never out of the place, it was right here. Okay, so I'm now at the junction with Waterloo Road and Central Drive. Central Drive is over here. That's where Central Drive starts, by the way. You might just be able to see the tower in the distance there. So I'll just show you around here. We're not too far away from the ambulance station now, which is where I'm going to end up. So I'll just show you down here. That's Waterloo Road looking towards the east. There's a row of shops here. So I'll just quickly show you the Waterloo pub here. Massive building this, by the way. And this is famous back in the olden days for the bowling, the Crown Green bowling. It was a Wembley of bowling. But unfortunately, despite a rescue attempt last year to repair the stands and things like that, I'm not sure if bowling will ever return. But yeah, this was the absolute top event of Crown Green bowling here at the Waterloo. It was on TV. Yeah, it was on everything. Yeah, the Waterloo Bowls, it was the top event. You might even be able to see some of it on YouTube if you search for it. Sadly, it's not looking so good these days. Okay, so that's where I just came from, the junction down there. I'll just show you this row of shops over here. Some of them have seen better days. Yeah, a little bit rough, some of them. Carl Smith's cars here, one of two. They've got another one up near the airport. Anyway, we're almost there now. There's the ambulance station just over there. Yeah, this is due to be knocked down and replaced with a completely new building. Okay, so we're right next to the ambulance station now, and there's an alleyway here that cuts down to the street. We used to cut down this alleyway all the time. I don't think you can do it now, it's all been shut off. Anyway, this is the ambulance station here on Waterloo Road. Yeah, this is it, and this is where they maintain the ambulances, and there's actually an MOT station where anybody can bring the car to as well here, but this is all going to be knocked down, yeah, and replaced. So there you go. We'll have a look at the other side in a minute, but I just want to show you over the road here, and there's another row of shops there, takeaways, and there's this buffet restaurant here called the Gurkha, which is really, really good. If you ever come to Blackpool, you want to go to a buffet restaurant, come to here, the Gurkha. Forget Mr. Baz Rice. This is where it's at, the Gurkha. Now there's a pub on the corner. It used to be called the Pickwick Tavern, but now it's now part of the Gurkha. So that pub on the corner is now called the Gurkha. I'll have to do a review in here, won't I? It's getting pretty noisy here now. Anyway, here's a look at the ambulance station from across the road. And this area here might actually look familiar because it's one of the main routes into Blackpool from the motorway. This is where a lot of people come into South Shore, right here. They come out onto Waterloo Road here, and just over there is the Aldi store, which I believe is being closed down. I learned about that on Kaz's channel. Yeah, closed down at the end of the month. Okay, so here's a look inside the ambulance station depot. Looks a bit grimy, this building, doesn't it? And this goes back to when I was at school. You know, this was here all that time. Looks very grimy. I don't think they bothered cleaning it because they knew they were going to knock it down. Anyway, I believe they've moved right up to sort of Devonshire Road, just the other side of town temporarily until this one is rebuilt. Here's a look at the back here. It's one of those kind of buildings again, isn't it? Kind of sort of modern kind of Thunderbirds look to it. I quite like the design actually. Yeah, it won't be here much longer though. Yeah, so that was Blackpool Ambulance Station, and it's about to be knocked down and replaced with a shiny new one. And this is the back of the Aldi store here, which is going to close down. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to head up here to the car park and I'll finish the video up there. We'll see what we can see from there. Like I say, this is where a lot of people come into Blackpool, so it might look quite familiar to a few people. We're close to where the old railway station is, platform 3. I'll show you a little bit up there before we finish this video. Okay, so I'm now in this massive car park now, which some of you might recognise. We're just at the back end of the Pleasure Beach. If you go into the Pleasure Beach, you might want to park up that end over there, and it's like a 10-minute walk to the Pleasure Beach. Anyway, I'll just show you around here. We've got some billboards over there advertising. This is the railway track here, which comes into what used to be platform 3 and used to have like a big massive station over there with a model railway in it and everything. That's a vaccination centre over there, I think, going on there. There's a bridge. All this was a railway back in the olden days leading up to Central Station. Yeah, this has changed massively over the years. And anyway, there's the Aldi there, which again, another store closing down. Now stood on the raised platform where the railway tracks used to be here, just at the side of the car park. Anyway, just check this out over here. The blood of Jesus Christ cleanses us from all sin. 1 John 1:7, Bible Pattern Church. Sounds a bit gory, that, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah, like I say, this is where the station used to be, just up here. Long gone now. Here's a look at the parking charges if anyone's interested. You're probably looking at probably £10 if you want to park here all day. At the far end of the car park, and there's the back of the school where I used to go to, South Shore Academy, which was Palatine when I was there. That road up there takes you out of Blackpool if you want to escape to the motorway. It's called Eden Way. Anyway, just over here there's a garage, and over there is a testing centre. A virus testing centre, and you might just be able to see the big one over there. That's the pleasure beach over that way there. So there you go, that was a short little walking tour of my old neighbourhood here in South Shore Blackpool, finishing up here at the ambulance station, which is due to be knocked down and rebuilt. Anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I will see you again on the next one.